Hi everyone, Michaeldisalvo here from Young and Knowledgeable. And today we're going to be talking about the 3 steps to becoming a money magnet. And you know, it's funny you should say that because I know in my thinking from the get-go, it was kind of like, you know, it's always those people that are rich. You know, those people have everything, but they got lucky or they were born into it. And, you know, I changed my thinking where, you know, I started putting myself out there more. I started taking chances, taking calculated risk. And it's funny how that works is that, you know, as I started doing that and making good contacts, that the money started, you know, coming in a little more than it had. You know, we're still tight and we still got to make, you know, good financial decisions. But it was sort of enlightening as to, you know, the ability to make money. So number one, like deciding that you can be a money magnet. One of the biggest things is sort of, you know, having to work for your money and, you know, and that's the only way you get ahead. And, you know, and making that decision of like, okay, what can I do here to become a magnet? When you stop fearing money and just sort of think it's something in oblivion that you'll never get to, you know, you don't. But once you start believing in yourself, like actually, you know, if you're thinking about buying that special sports car, like put that on your phone, take pictures, what you would do, like what additions to the car you would have. And you start making little decisions that, you know, you make a few extra bucks, you put it aside. You make a few extra bucks, put it aside. Like start believing that you can actually attain this. And it's amazing what that starts to do to your mindset and your mind frame and gives you the motivation to keep going. So put yourself in a situation that you can become a magnet for money. Number 2, being aware of your money blocks and working on them. So again, it goes back to sort of like, what is stopping you from believing that you can become wealthy? I know a lot of people like, you know, I listen to all these gurus and they keep reiterating that, you know, there's a lot of money out there. There's infinite amount of money. So there is money out there for you to capture. And, you know, like you might not spend $500 on a hat, but there are 10 people that will, you know, just in this city. So put yourself out there, like change your beliefs that, you know, money is infinite. You got to work for your money, like an hourly rate. There are different things you can do, you know, to create wealth for yourself. So we got to get rid of these blocks that is stopping you from believing that you too can become successful, because you can. There are tons of ways to make money and to do well for yourself. You just got to figure out what those are and get them out of your head and move forward with taking action. And number 3, taking mindful action. It's sort of like, you know, moves into taking mindful action. The rich, they don't hesitate. They go after it. Mindful action is sort of, you know, taking some of your savings, putting it into an investment account. Like little things that we can accomplish that are sort of going to get us to become that magnet for money. Like you'll never make money on an online business if you don't start the online business. You got to take chances. You got to learn. You know, that was financial literacy. I've talked about this a million times. Getting yourself in the situation that you know what's happening, you know how to make money, you know, how to do a side hustle. What side hustle can you do to become a magnet for money? If you're working, you know, like your minimum wage job, you know, which is great as long as you keep your costs, but you won't get to that wealthy status if you don't do different things, you know, to get yourself out there. You can make minimum wage and still be a millionaire by the time you retire through investing in real estate, investing in the markets, you know, as long as, you know, you do the right things to get you there. So in conclusion, just getting yourself out there, taking action, I think is the biggest thing that I would tell you, is getting out there, taking action, you know, putting yourself out there to become a money magnet. So those are 3 steps that I think we can do, you know, to get yourself going in the right direction to have financial success later on down the road. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next week. Have a good one.